Hi everybody, Alex Deployer from Expert Forex, and I hope this video gives you lots of money-making Forex trading ideas. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the concept of reversing trades to become a winner at Forex. Now, the reason for this is that a lot of people spend a huge amount of time trying to be successful at Forex and finding ways of consistently creating successful trades. Now, if you look at Forex trading on the whole, it is much easier to find unsuccessful ways to trade the Forex market, and then why not just reverse the entries that result from those unsuccessful ways? Surely that's a lot easier to do. Now, I must just warn you that today's video will give you Forex ideas that will take you into another dimension. Now, again, just think about it. If you are a very bad Forex trader, then it makes sense to just trade in the opposite direction than you're doing now. It doesn't take a genius to think of that. Again, if you look at the statistics about Forex traders, 90% of Forex traders are losers. So it makes sense to just trade in the opposite direction than they do. And I know brokers and people that are privy to order information of retail traders that actually look at what retail traders are doing and they trade the opposite way. They don't trade specifically against the retail trader. They look at what retail traders are doing as a group, and that's an indicator for them to trade the opposite way. So this is real stuff. People are actually doing that. Anything to increase your chances of success, even if it means reversing failure, is a good thing. Now, people are always complaining about EAs. They always saying, oh, this is a scam EA, and this is a scam EA, and this doesn't do well, and blah, blah, blah. So surely it's so easy to find an EA that does not work and then just reverse it. Just think about it. Just reverse the direction of trades. If you are so confident that this EA is a rubbish EA, just reverse the direction of trades. Surely you're going to make money. Now, it's easy to reverse the direction of an EA. You put one of the things you can do is you can put a trade copier on the account that's trading the EA. So in other words, it will send the trading signals to another account, and then when it reaches that other account, you can actually just invert the trades or reverse the trade. So this is an example of the FX Blue Internet Mirror receiver EA. So it receives the transaction, and if I had said true there, it would, when the transaction happens, it will, instead of buying, it will sell. So it's very easy to revert or change the direction of EA trading using copiers. Some EAs in fact have that built into them, and most of our EAs at Expert Forex have a reverse direction setting. Now, it's not because we believe our EAs are going to be negative, but there are cases where you want to reverse the direction of trade. For instance, if you're trading an EA that is a sideways market EA, and the market starts trending all of a sudden, you just go to the setting and you reverse the direction, and away you go. You're safe as a house. Or the other way around. If you've got a trending EA and the market goes sideways, you just reverse the direction. So it's a very handy setting to have. But you can do that for a year's worth of trading. You can reverse the direction if you are sure that this EA is going to be a losing one. So a buy trigger is a buy trigger if it's the same direction. And if it's a reverse direction, the buy trigger would generate a sell trade. Now, that particular setting was very useful for us because we designed an EA, and during the testing process, we always do the reverse. We actually do as one of our testing activities is we reverse the direction of the EA. And we built this particular EA, this time of day hedging EA. It didn't start out that way, but and we reversed the direction, and it was profitable in one direction, and when we reversed the direction, it was profitable. It was also profitable. We couldn't believe it. And that's how this EA got created. by sheer accident, we suddenly realize that it's profitable in the one way and it's also profitable in the other way. So whether you're buying or selling, it will be profitable. And that is why this particular EA has 120% money back guarantee. We will refund you more than you paid us if the EA makes a loss in the first month of trading. And we have only had 7 clients claiming that guarantee. So this is an amazing EA, and totally discovered by chance because we applied the reverse direction philosophy. Now you can enter a buy and a sell at the same time every day, and this EA will generate positive results. Now, it's not that simple of just reversing your transaction. Firstly, just think about it. Your target and your stop must be more or less the same. You can't have a tiny stop and a big target and then reverse it and expect to get reversed results. Your target and your stop, and which is almost impossible because of the spreads that the broker charges. So if your target is 100, your target is in fact 100 less the spread, and if your stop is 100, your stop is effectively 100 less the spread. So it's not always easy to do that reversal, but and also if you are using a stop and a target, that needs to be the only thing that manages the transaction. If you've got trailing stops and break-even stops and those kind of things, that will make reversing of a direction very difficult and most probably unlikely. So you need to simplify it to have the same stop and the same target. Then the other important thing, which is not very well known, is that your expected payoff, that number there when you're testing EAs or back trading EAs or whatever, that expected trade-off needs to be 3 times the cost of the spread. So in this case, we're using a 3 pip spread. Let's say that's $9. $9 times 3 is $27. $27. This payoff is 57. So it is more than 3 times the cost of the spread, and that is one of the biggest conditions that need to be met for you to be able to reverse a transaction. Most EAs, failing ones, you can look reversible, but the minute you look at this expected payoff, it disqualifies 90% of EAs. And that's not a mystery number. All it is your total profit, that's 712, divided by the number of transactions. If you divide that by that, you get that number. So it's not a difficult. You can apply this to manual trading too, for that matter. So those conditions are very important. We've done a lot of this, and we've also found some really good EAs this way by reversing the direction of a failing EA. So this is not pie in the sky pie stuff. It has happened, and as I showed you previously, we've created some amazing EAs by accident by doing this activity. Now the challenge to you is to go out there and find an EA that is guaranteed to make a loss, and there are thousands of free EAs out there, and then just reverse the direction and see what happens. So I hope I've given you a lot of food for thought on how to make money when trading the Forex market.
Thanks for watching this video. If you've liked it, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and click the bell. But most importantly, share this video. You can do this in many ways. Message your friends, send them emails, or share it on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, and those kind of places. So from me, Alex Aploy, cheerio.